Today's spaghetti recipe doesn't have a lot of ingredients or require too much time and effort to make. It's all in one pot and best of all, creamy and absolutely delicious. For today's spaghetti, I chose to use 1¼ pounds of kielbasa sausage, which I'm going to remove from the casings. But you may use Italian sausage, lean ground beef, or even ground turkey. I preheated my 6-quart Dutch oven on medium-high heat. Now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of oil to get this sausage started a little bit. Spread it and add the sausage. And like I said, I removed them from the casings. Break it apart. If you want to use less sausage, you may. I like a lot of meat in my spaghetti, so that's why I'm using the entire package of the sausage. Now that the sausage is all broken up and it's halfway brown, I'm going to add 1 small yellow onion, finely chopped, or 1 cup of chopped onion. I still have the heat on medium-high. I'm also going to add 4 grated garlic cloves and mix it up. This is a very easy spaghetti meat sauce recipe. Today's Friday. I don't feel like spending hours in the kitchen cooking anything, but I really had a taste for spaghetti and I thought, I'm going to make 1 pot. Very quick, easy, not many ingredients, so I can get done and go on with the rest of the day. Let it brown a little bit more and cook the onion and the garlic. This is the time to add ½ teaspoon of Italian seasoning, 1 teaspoon of garlic salt or salt, and freshly ground black pepper to taste. I'm adding ½ teaspoon. And mix it up. Finish frying everything. The fond is forming at the bottom of the pan, and it's wonderful. The smell is great too, by the way. And let it brown some more. It's getting brown. See the fond at the bottom of the pan, a great flavor. And I'm going to adjust the salt later. So I haven't added all of the salt that I needed to add yet. I have a feeling I'm going to end up adding more at the end. 1 more minute and I think it'll be good. I have made a couple other spaghettis in 1 pot before, and I'm going to place a link of those recipes at the end of this video and in the description of this video. I removed the excess fat from the pan. Probably removed about 3 tablespoons of fat from this dish. I don't want it to be fatty at the end. I just want the flavor, but not the fat. Now I'm going to add a 24-ounce jar of marinara sauce to the pan and 2 jars of water in the second jar. Mix it very well. Cover and let it come to a boil. It's starting to boil now, and I'm going to taste this sauce for salt right now. It tastes pretty good even though it has a lot of water because that's where I'm going to cook the pasta, but I feel safe to add another teaspoon of garlic salt to it and stir. You may add any seasoning that you like, garlic powder, onion powder, even a beef bouillon cube. And instead of water, you can use a beef broth, beef stock, even chicken broth. I'm going to cover it again, let it come to a full boil before I add the pasta. Now that the sauce is at a rolling boil, I'm going to add 1 pound of spaghetti. This is very important right here. You cannot just walk away because the spaghetti will stick. That's why I always add the spaghetti to rolling, boiling water or sauce so it doesn't stick. It already looks good and it's not even cooked yet. What do you think? Okay, I had the heat on high when I wanted to get the sauce to come to a rolling boil faster. So I'm going to drop it down to medium-high again. Very important to keep stirring and separating the strands of pasta. This is the perfect tool right here. I love this one. I'll put a link in the description. I actually put links in the description of a lot of the products that I use in my videos. Check it out. Okay, I'm gonna turn it down some more to medium-low, and I'm going to cover the pan for about 5 minutes. I don't want to lose all the liquid. That's why I'm covering the pan, so I can keep some of it in the pan, so not all of it evaporates. It has been 5 minutes, and the spaghetti is cooking just fine. I'm gonna stir a little bit. Yum. It's coming along very well. It's probably gonna need another 5 minutes. I don't want to cook it too much, but I do want to cook until it's al dente. I think that's just the right amount of liquid too I put in it. I'm going to cover it again. 5 more minutes on low medium heat. 5 more minutes went by, and I'm going to stir the spaghetti again. It's coming along. So easy, isn't it? Don't have to spend all day in the kitchen. Just put everything in one pot and it's done. About 3 more minutes now because it's almost done. It's al dente, but a little bit too al dente for my taste. It has been 3 minutes. I'm going to remove the lid again. I'm going to add half a cup of grated Parmesan cheese and stir. You can just enjoy it like this, but I want it to be creamy. So I'm going to turn off the heat, and I'm going to add 2 ounces of softened cream cheese. You may add a half a pack of cream cheese, but I'm only adding a quarter because I don't want it to be too heavy with cream cheese. Mix it all up, let it dissolve in there, let it melt. And I'm also going to add half a cup of heavy cream to it and mix it up. You may also add half a cup of sour cream if that's what you prefer. But I think this will be just fine. At this point you can add parsley. You can add even green olives if you want to. Green olive is really good in spaghetti. My last spaghetti, not my last one, the one before last, spaghetti recipe, I had put green olives in it and it was fantastic. Okay, I added more Parmesan cheese to the top just because. Let's see. Whoa. A lot of creaminess here. Creamy spaghetti. Does anybody want some? Yum. This is absolutely delicious. I'm going to add more to it because it is so good. Here we go. Wow. Who wants a bite? I do. This is truly fantastic. You know what? It's better with sausage than ground beef. The sausage has its own flavor, so it transfers it to the dish. It transfers its delicious sausage taste to the dish. It's really good, everybody. Fantastic. I totally recommend you make this recipe. It is eye-rolling good. Thank you for watching.